denizens of the internet, the world of large. Welcome to a sensory experience unlike any other. Are you feeling anxious? Are you feeling afraid? Perhaps because Offkai is happening right now. And you're not there. I think we're all in the same boat. We're all on a big ship of Theseus style boat, made up of all parts of all of our fears, and we're gonna take it apart and we're gonna put it together again until it becomes a better boat. Are you missing the meet and greet with your Oshi? Are you fucking scared? Are you pushing your anxiety up a hill over and over like Sisyphus? Stop fussing around, sissy. Let's get right down to it. Let's get to the root of the issue, okay? You're feeling afraid. Why are you feeling afraid? I'm sensing your fear. I sense that you guys are feeling very anxious. I'm so anxious right now, even Xanax can't help me. Well, instead of putting that poison into your body, why don't you engage in some oddly satisfying sensory stream visual ASMR anti-anxiety? Try it the natural way. I had some bubble wrap. I had some bubble wrap saved up for this very occasion because I got this in some packaging, and I was thinking, you know what? I should save that for a rainy day when everyone's feeling really anxious and everyone's afraid. And it's really big, bubbly type of bubble wrap. Really satisfying to pop. It's quite nice. It's quite nice. Let's pop it. Let's pop. Imagine. Imagine every bubble has a worry. There's a worry inside of your head. And every single one of these bubbles, it's got one of those worries in it. And when we pop it, you're gonna feel less afraid in your head. Okay? You're gonna let some of that stress in your head go away. So what's in this bubble right here? Worm eggs. There's worm eggs in here. Here's some unresolved trauma with your family. This is an 8-year-old boy who is afraid because he is getting visions. Visions that tell him that he is the bona fide reincarnation of a black woman who lives in Chicago. She's still alive, she never passed away, but somehow he's the reincarnation of her. Because I guess, like, reincarnation, you could reincarnate to be anything, really. Like, it doesn't have to be, it could be someone living or dead, you know? Time works in strange ways. And this right here, this is the birthday party that went awry. Here's the sound of the garage door opening when your dad gets home and you know he's gonna be in a bad mood. So what do you say? Why don't we just pop all these bubbles and free all your worries away? Shall we? Are you guys feeling less scared? Meanwhile, I get a ring alert that says, does anyone hear those gunshots? Loud noise? Anyone else hear that loud noise? Do you guys feel less stressed? Do you feel less stressed? How about now? Is the stress melting away? Stop being anxious. Stop. Stop being anxious. Stop. Stop. You're scaring all the hoes. Stop it. Stop it. People know that you're anxious and they don't like it. You're perturbing them. You give off an aura of being scared and nervous. And it's bringing the vibes down for everybody. Stop it. And just like that. What do you see? Oh wait, there's one more that I didn't pop. Are you healed? Bro, why is this making me hungry? Every single one of these bubbles contains evil thoughts that you've had once upon a time. And you know what? We just cleared them all out. And honestly, it's really important. One pop equals one sin forgiven. You're forgiven. This bubble contains your constipation. This bubble contains foot fungus. This bubble contains prejudice. This bubble contains... oh shit, I can't find another one. This bubble contains... when you don't have free hands and your nose itches. Not happening to me right now. This bubble contains that lost VHS of Land Before Time 3 that you're really missing right now. This bubble contains heart palpitations and you Google, oh, am I dying? This bubble contains your grandma getting upset with you one day and you've never forgotten about it. This bubble contains Dan Clancy's feet picture collection. This bubble contains Banjo-Kazooie on emulator, but you didn't set it up right and you really wanted to play Banjo-Kazooie, but it's not working and you don't know what step you messed up along the way, but you're really frustrated and sad, so you just give up. Give up on that. This bubble contains ate too much, now your tummy hurts. This bubble contains Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell. Bro, how many unpopped bubbles are there? Oh, I feel another one. This bubble contains another side-scrolling indie game that'll never come out. That was a silent but deadly bubble. This bubble is... oh, these two bubbles right here. This is when you're too scared to order at Subway or Chipotle because you don't really know like what you're supposed to do. Now you know. This bubble contains... oh god, I just squeaked the plastic and the sound got thrown. It sounded like there was something behind me like going like The new Night Rain boss that nobody can beat. Now everybody can beat it. Everybody can beat it now. Is that a real anxiety? Every anxiety is real anxiety. Especially this one. When you go to shake hands with someone and you do it wrong and you can't stop thinking about it for a week. This bubble is soap and peel. Okay, on to the next. What do you guys feel right now? You feel anxiety? Do you feel nervousness or fear? Are these all your anxieties? No, I was reading the chat. That was all viewer submitted. Nothing. How do I make you guys feel something? Tired? You know, the Subway app is pretty great. Oh, you could just like order on the app and then just show up like, yo, I ordered on the app. I feel bloated. I'm dead inside. I feel hungry. I don't feel anything anymore. Not even anxiety. Come on, start feeling anxious. Start. Come on. I'm anxious that 5 years from now I'll be nostalgic for brain rot. I'm already nostalgic for the brain rot from 5 years ago, so I feel like that tracks. Feeling relaxed? No, you're not supposed to feel... No, you're not supposed to feel relaxed yet. Hold on. I know just the thing. Bad. You have to feel anxious. I found something on Amazon. This thing right here. Fidget toys, angels and demons. It's got demonic influence already. Half of it, at least. Comes with 1 characters, 1 tweezers. You may be asking yourself, what in God's name is this thing? Well, take a little look at this little guide. I found this. And I was in astonishment and awe what I was seeing. I have to give you guys a closer look. After I very carefully open it... Oh, Jesus, what is this? What is this? Some kind of token? It's like a sticky pad. What was that about pulling out blackheads? Oh, you'll see, you'll see, you'll see. Let's take them out. Let's see what we got here. Oh, it comes with a little card. Fidget toys. Oh, it's got little, like, information on it. Thank you for your support. This is an original design from Angel's Wonderland. Warm tips. Oh, I love getting warm tips. Do not squeeze or pinching blackheads area. It will make the blackheads disappear. Since the blackheads are imported by hand, the number and length of the blackheads may vary. Some hair are easy to pull out and some are hard. They brings you the variety of experiences. For those very hard to pull out, please refer to the video sharing on the link of the purchased product. I almost choked on my own saliva, I'm sorry. If you have any concern or any bad experience with any of the existing products you purchased, you are very welcome to send me your feedback on the Amazon platform email. I will pay 100% attention and follow up the cases. Thank you very much and have a nice day. That's nice of them. Very serious sounding though. Oh, it comes with a little pair of Twizzlers. Little tweezers. Nice. Is that visual ASMR? Are you getting visual ASMR from that? This is a product from China. Now let's take them out. Oh my god, we got the angel. We got, is that good? I feel like that's good, right? We got the angel instead of the demon. It's like a blind box kind of thing. Let's take him out. Why is he bouncing around like that? Oh, oh, Jesus Christ. Why is it shaped? Why is it shaped? He did not have to have all of that. Why has he got all of that for? You know, when I was looking up satisfying toys on Amazon, I didn't mean that kind. This is an angel. Guys, please don't sexualize this. I see people sexualizing it in the chat and honestly it's starting to weird me out. Please stop. Please stop. It's an angel. Please don't sexualize the angel. The angel is in pain. Don't you see? It's covered in hairs and blackheads, and we have to extract them. See, that's what the tweezers are for. It's for pulling them all out individually. Look, it's even wincing in pain. One of its eyes is like winced shut. Look how hard it's wincing. Bro, I'm honestly kind of relieved we didn't get the devil one, because I feel like that would have been a bad sign for you guys, not for me. We're going to clear up this thing's skin. Get rid of this plastic. I'm gonna eat this later. Save that for later. Oh boy. Here, let's get a zoom. A polite zoom on that. Can you guys see that okay? Sorry, focus, 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 focus. Focus! I feel like I'm painting a fucking Warhammer miniature. Focus. 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 God damn, bro. Bro, you guys are lucky that it's blurry, cause holy fuck. God damn, I'm about to cause a magnitude 8 goonquake. Holy shit. Maybe if I zoom out a bit. Is that more legible? Can you guys see that okay? It honestly, it looks like it's in pain. We have to help it. I don't want the first pole to be blurry like this. How do I unblurry it? Move. Is this why? You're a genius! The camera was auto-focusing on the big white circle. Ah, doy. I'm such a dummy. Okay, let's start extracting. Wait, these are kind of hard to get a hold of. Like a real hair. It honestly feels like tweezing a real hair. Okay. I'm about to be really oddly satisfied. Jesus Christ. Is it supposed to be like a nose? Why is it shaped like a nose? Like it's like blackheads all over a nose. Where you put one of those like sticky things on. Bro. I can't... Wait. Do you see that? I'm pulling some of them up. I feel like I've like deflowered it. My god. Shh. It's okay, I'll be gentle. Bro, running your finger across this, it feels crazy. It's like stubbly. Shh. It's okay. You're gonna feel so much better after this. Where did they source the hair from? I don't know. It looks a little too real. Oh my god. It's coming out in droves. I feel like I need like a blow dryer to blow away all the little hair bits. Some good pulls right here, some good cheese pulls. This one is very stubborn. This one right here. Look at that. It looks like it has a low taper fade. Oh my god, bro, it came out. I wish you guys could actually like feel it when it's coming out. Like when you get a good hold of it with a tweezer and you feel it go like as it comes out through the pore. Legendary pull right there. Is this real hair? It looks like real hair. Where would they source this from? Maybe it's like hair from a yak. I'm going to use this in my witch's brew later. Oh my god, this is so satisfying. Holy shit. Wait, is this oddly satisfying to you guys? I feel kind of spoiled because I'm the one that gets to like yank it out. How mad would you guys be if I yanked out every single hair and just left like one in a really conspicuous place? I was just like, well, I'm bored now. And I went and I go way down and I take a nap for 20 hours. Just like in my nightmare where I played that date everything game. No, it's blurry again. How to fix? I think I fixed it. No more anxiety. Stop it. Stop being anxious. Stop being anxious. Stop it. Stop being anxious now. Every single hair I'm pulling out of this large ass angel. That's fear. That's a fear that you have stuck inside of you like an ingrown hair. It's getting all red and inflamed and it itches. You've tried everything for it. It just won't go away. But now I'm getting stressed from how fast you're going. You know what? I'll take my time. I'll take my sweet time pulling these out, I guess. God damn it! It's so hard to... It's so hard to get these. That's definitely a glands with hair. It just fell! It just fell! What do I do? Wait. Boing, boing, boing. I think it's supposed to be a nose, because look. Doesn't it look like a nose? It makes sense that it'd be a nose. Why would it be a penis head with a bunch of like little hairs all over it? Is the emboldened skin smooth or can you feel the little holes? It feels smooth. The holes are so tiny that they're barely perceptible to the touch. It's teaching us the impermanence of things. Yes, exactly. Don't get too attached to all the little wiry dark hairs on this angel, this beautiful angel. Because like everything else, they'll be gone one day. I'll resume the plucking once it focuses. I guess. Focus! Wait, I have another pair of tweezers. Maybe these would work better? Let me open these real quick. These are the Zang tweezers. Tool tweezers from the band Tool. Maybe they'll give us more leverage. Like, oh my god, these look so surgical. Look at that. I feel like I'm doing a beauty vlog. Here's my new moisturizer. Your nails look more reliable than tweezers. It's kind of hard to get leverage. Got him. This seems... I just pinched myself. Ow. Ow. I just pinched myself inside of that. Tongs are the tweezers of the kitchen if you think about it. I want to get a lobster out of the grocery store aquarium. Oh, that is nice. And I wanna do this to it. I want to put a bunch of hairs on the lobster and pull them out. I want to give a lobster a nice spa treatment. Have you ever seen those videos of people like they're about to cook and eat a pig, but they give it like a bunch of spa treatments before they kill it? Like they like put moisturizer on it. They give it a nice soak and like a aromatherapy bath. They rub like oils all over it, massage it. Doing that to me later. Sorry guys, no stream tomorrow. I'm going to be cooked and eaten, but before they kill me, they're going to give me a lot of luxurious spa treatments that would befit a prince. And a lot of people are open arms about this. A lot of people are very resentful and jealous, I would assume, that I get special treatment before I'm cooked and eaten, but it is what it is, I suppose. You just gotta let go of all that resentment. What's the difference between resentment and resentment again? I learned about that while playing Persona 4 when I was 15 years old. Isn't it a term coined by René Descartes, the French philosopher? I can't get these. Do you see these tiny ones by the hairline? They're very hard to get. They're very difficult to grasp. Give her the... Bro, look at that. Look how smooth. That is nice. Resentment is when you feel jelly of oddly satisfying Chinese toy's ass. Feeling my oddly satisfying Chinese toy ass, part 1. Hello YouTube, today I'm doing a review of this oddly satisfying Chinese toy's ass. The feel and grip of its ass. As far as oddly satisfying Chinese toys go, I'd say the ass feel is quite nice. But it does have some room for improvement. I guess we'll just have to wait for the Chinese toy technology to catch up. Right now, seems like a little bit overambitious. Linus Tech Tips signing out. Linus Sex Tips. Linus pivots into... Linus Tech Tips video where he's like... trying out different Sibians. Oh god. Would it be sexual harassment to, like, as a bit, open up a regular Linus Tech Tips video, then like play like a really loud vibrating sound in the background and be like, yeah, like this is like Linus Sex Tips in a parallel universe, this is a channel he would have. I have a really bad headache. I can't get this fucking hair out of this Chinese toy. God fucking damn it! Are you guys relaxed yet? Are you fucking relaxed? Are you fucking sorry? I gotta look at... I need my glasses. I can't, like, see... This is like one of those TikTok lives where they're like... just barely doing the thing they're supposed to be doing to, like, farm rage engagement? Rage engagement? We need a bubble wrap break. We need a sucky bottle break. Guys, let's do an age regression break real quick. I'm making good prog. I think I'm like, here, let's switch. Let's switch our tech. Bringing back the oldies, the old tweezers. Oh, the quiet melancholy of the oddly satisfying Chinese toy. One must think that it feels relieved to have all the embedded tiny hairs wrenched from each and every single one of its poles. However, one must imagine it might also feel a bit sad to part ways with the hairs that's been embedded inside of it and part of its being, its identity for so long. Forrest Gump philosophy. Imagine there's a parallel universe where Forrest Gump was called Forrest Hump, and the entire movie was about all the different ways he jacked off and had sex. But he's still the same character, like he's still the same, you know. Same old Forrest Gump, but it's Forrest Hump. And he's like on the bench, like just like fucking some guy. My mama used to tell me life like a box of chocolates. And you just hear like... And the old guy at the bus stop that he's like pounding into is just like, yep, that sounds about right. Oh, Jesus, Forrest, Jesus, slow down. Hump, Forrest, hump! No, I fucked it up. It'd be come, Forrest, come! Forrest Hump gets over his erectile dysfunction. Jenny helps him out of it. And that was the moment I met the President of the United States of America. The black and white footage of him coming up from underneath Bill Clinton's desk and wiping his mouth. And Bill Clinton is like shaking his hand like... I did not have sexual relations with that guy. Forrest Gump in the military during the Vietnam War. I got rimmed on my buttock. You're a great storyteller. Thank you. I wish I was as good at getting these hairs out of this stupid Chinese toy as I was at telling a tale. But we don't live in a perfect world now, do we? We don't live in the perfect world where Forrest Hump would be a reality. We live in the Forrest Gump timeline, and that's where everything went to shit. Oh, bro, what would the shrimp boat with him and his friend be? Would it be just like... I got it! Please tell me the camera focused when I got it. It's clean. This house is clean. There's something right here, though. I don't know if it's like an embedded hair or just like a micro blemish. Bubba Hump Shrimp. There we go. We're just gonna go with flow if we need to. Taking out all these little stragglers' hairs. These stragglers. All these little guys. Oh, we brush them away, we brush them away. Now your little eyes almost clear of all these hairs. Forrest Gump receives a fortune of money. Not from the shrimp company, not in this movie. receives a windfall of thousands and hundreds of thousands of dollars because an oil prince, Arabian oil prince, paid him $200,000, which adjusted for inflation is quite a lot in this day and age, to shit on his chest on his yacht during one of his yacht parties. And from this windfall of money, Forrest Gump becomes quite wealthy. What would... Oh, bro, instead of the feather blowing around through the wind, what if it was just like his jizz? Like a used tissue with jizz on it rolling around. Do 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 do. Are you guys feeling less stressed out? Did not know you were such a crafts expert? Well, I didn't really know myself. I guess I have quite a few hidden talents. I impress even myself sometimes. Reminds me of the time I impressed the entire school with my performance at the talent show with my school club that I was a part of, and I played the guitar really well. And everyone was like, wow, is that really her up there? The next day, I was the hero of the school, pretty much. What are the angel's thoughts on having so many hairs ripped from its face? Thank you! I feel so much better now! I love this! Come, Forrest, come! I don't really remember what else happens in that movie. I'm glad it doesn't hurt. It was hurting. It's still hurting. But it's getting better because we're taking all the hairs out. It's slowly getting betterer. I may not be a smart man, but I know what cum is. Forrest shows his ass to President Lyndon B. Johnson, and Lyndon B. Johnson takes his B. Johnson, B is short for big, and puts it inside Forrest Gump's wanting, waiting, eager Gump ass, and starts pumping away in front of the entire, all the reporters and everyone. It's one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen in my life. It's Gump hole. Wait, you guys didn't see? What version of Forrest Gump did you guys see? The fuck are you guys talking about? Is this another Mandela effect? I can't get this one hair. It's okay, we leave it behind. We'll leave it behind for later. Focus. 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 Come on. Come on, focus. Come on, focus. Jenny and me were like cum and socks. I think it's focusing on the moon. Well, aren't we all? We should be. Would it help if I didn't have a backdrop? I just wanted to be all spiritual and shit. I thought it would help with like soothing the anxiety, the collective anxiety that we had by feeling more connected to the universe, something bigger than ourselves. Remembering that there's a whole big constellation out there full of all kinds of stuff, alternate universes. Get the fuck out of there. It's focusing on the face of. Oh my god. What if I pull back the curtain? But wait, isn't the color red like kind of anxiety inducing? Doesn't it make you feel like a sense of urgency and shit? Yeah, doesn't it make you feel angry? Like, you guys are gonna charge. You guys are gonna charge. Imagine you're a really angry bull. And your anxiety is a matador. Come on, you can't get me. You can't get me. oh shit! No! Wait. To do this, I'm gonna have to move a bunch of shit, but what if I just move? What if I just go? Okay, what if I just give up and just fucking go? Is that what you guys are saying? You guys fucking hate everything that I do and you just want me to disappear? I'll do it, I'll do it! I would actually do that. I would organize an entire scenario where I mysteriously go missing and everyone thinks I actually died and they feel really guilty and bad, and then I'd show up later and be like, well, let this be a teachable moment, alright? You guys learn anything from anything? Alright. That was my keyboard. By the way, that was my keyboard. Bro, some of the hairs from the nasty Chinese satisfying toy got on my keyboard. Look. Ew, it's all over. Ew. Bad Chinese toy. Bad. Bad Chinese toy. You think it's easier to hold it by its little feet like this than when it is on the stand? Alright, maybe it'll focus now. There we go. Is that better? Do you feel a sense of calm now that there's a minimalist background and no moon face staring at you? Well, I hope you feel bad.
Hello, Miss Nyan. As a fellow tapeworm enjoyer, I'd suggest you to watch The Ugly Stepsister and watch the tapeworm scenes. Great movie.
What's The Ugly Stepsister?
Anyways, I'm gonna feed the tapeworm in my tummy. Now have a good day, Nyan. Worm jam.
Is that gonna give me really bad tapeworm anxiety? Okay, I'll watch it. It's rage-inducing when the hair doesn't come out and you keep on pulling. I know, right? Or wait, do you mean like specifically when I do it? It's making you mad. Everybody's mad at me. I just wanted to do something nice for people because I know everybody's feeling really nervous and anxious right now. There we go. That was the tapeworm's voice. Yeah, who was that? What was that? I don't have a tapeworm. What are you talking about? Okay, this one has to come out. Come on. Get out of there. What if I squish it? Oh, it's not very squishy. It's a very... Oh, I got it. It's a very stiff material. Very interesting, very engaging and fun Chinese toy. I'm loving this Chinese toy. This is on my top 10 Chinese toy list. It's not. breath. Everyone breathe in. Breathe out. God fucking damn it. This won't come out. I'm gonna have to try the other fucking tweezers. I'm gonna have to try the other fucking tweezers. Use the tweezers to get a good grip on the hair and then pull hard. That was a nice pull. Did you see that? Solid technique. Bro, wait. That's actually genius. I was gripping it all wrong. I was gripping it Mongolian style. And I should have gripped it Szechuan style. Thanks, bro. Thanks, cuh. Bro, that was freaking fire. Thanks, cuh. On God, for real. I'm gripping so good now. Wait, these ones are kinda... Ooh. Those ones were hard. Nice. Nice. Would it be more soothing if I had a reverb on my voice, like I sound like a voice from above, like this? Plo. Plo. We are doing therapeutic things and activities with Chinese toys. Imagine an alternate universe. There's a Mr. Beast channel, but he's the Mr. Beast of sex. Gay sex. And the world is a utopia. Everyone in the world is happier, more carefree. I want you to phase shift into that world right now. Imagine in that world, you are there. You're subscribed to Mr. Freak, Mr. Beast Chinese Tapeworm ASMR. Imagine you're a Chinese tapeworm living inside of Mr. Beast's belly. And he's eating something extra soothing and yummy tonight. All the nutrients from it are going to just you. Mr. Beast is stressed. He's got 10 videos on the way, a lot of production to do. There's a lot of people angry at him online. He's feeling very worried and anxious. But you're not him. You're his tapeworm, living inside of him and reaping all the rewards of being inside Mr. Beast. It's so warm and comforting in Mr. Beast's tapeworm womb. Tapeworm doing the smile. The thumbnail, it's a tapeworm with like the really like the HDR, really highly detailed, high contrast, toothy smile. You're that tapeworm. You're so happy and so saturated. All your colors are so saturated. You look like you're in a beautiful, more colorful, more happy world. And honestly, it's because you are. And we love that for you. We, the collective consciousness of all the other tapeworms living inside of Mr. Beast, we're all interconnected. When you feel happiness, we feel happiness. When you feel joy, we feel joy. When you laugh, we laugh. When you cry, we cry. We all do it together. Forever. We're sustained by all the nutrients that we get from Mr. Beast. Is Mr. Beast just 100 tapeworms in a suit? No, 1,000,000. Multitudes. The hairs are almost gone. It's giving me anxiety. It's okay. You have to accept it. You have to accept the impermanence of things. You're going to feel a strange emptiness when you realize all the hairs have been pulled out, and you'll never be able to pull them out again. You can't, listen bro, I've tried. You can't put them back to normal. Oh, worm? Yeah, I'm making a lot more progress now that I'm not doing it in a really stupid, shitty way. Now I'm doing it in a way that's kind of awesome and cool. That was my own idea, not any tip that anyone in chat said. Look at that. It's like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Look at that. I'm not really sure what this side is called. I'd like to know though. I'd really like to know. I'd like to get to know that side. How anxious do you feel on a scale of 1 to 10 right now? Imagine each one of these hairs is an evil and bad thought that you have inside your mind. It's being yanked out really violently. Zero? Oh, we need to get those numbers up. Dr. Jackoff and Mr. Goon. Imagine there's an alternate universe where there's a story of Frankenstein. Well, Dr. Frankenstein, and the Frankenstein's monster is the monster of the Doctor of Frankenstein, but you guys understand, right? But it's called Freakenstein. And when the monster wakes up, it immediately goes and starts blowing the Dr. Frankenstein really, really hard, like extreme. And the guy's like, damn, shoddy, okay. And all the townspeople come by with their pitchforks and their fire, thinking like, bro, we gotta put a stop to this, like, these guys save some for the rest of us, you feel me? Yo, that's fire, bro. Damn, cub, that's fucking crazy, bro. Bro, every time I laugh, there's a gust of air that flows all this like disgusting pubic hair that I've wrenched out of this thing. And it goes into my keyboard. How's that? I'm gonna be finding bits and pieces of this shit in my room forever. Oh, look at that. That is nice. You know, this is nice and meditative. I feel very calm. I feel quite calm. At least it's not glitter. Oh boy. You're not gonna like the other thing I got off of Amazon. No spoilers, no spoilers. Why not use a napkin for the hair? You think I have like napkins in my room? You think I like my computer room is like a Chipotle?
The ugly
Just grab,
stepsister
like, a bunch
is
of napkins
Cinderella's
out of a napkin
stepsister pop
holder?
of the story, and in the movie she eats and tapeworm egg to help her lose weight.
What?
It has great scenes such as watching the worm moving in her
Ew!
stomach. Tapeworm/10 movie for sure.
That sounds disgusting. You think napkins grow on trees, buddy? Well, technically, I guess they do. In a way. Okay. Thanks. I hate Tapeworm movie. I'm gonna go watch it now, though. That's actually... You know, we need more Tapeworm cinema. I think it's about time. I thought this was a little hair, but I think it's supposed to be a belly button. Do you see that? Unless, maybe... Oh, it is a hair. She's beautiful. Look at her. Where's the hair sourced from? A horse's mane. Ethically sourced horse mane hair. I want you guys to all imagine that you're a scared horse. You have horse blinders on. You might kick someone if they get too close. You can't control it. You're just afraid. I'd be afraid too if I was a horse. Especially if I lived in that one part of Washington back in the day. But that's a story for another time. I want you guys to imagine you're in a stable and you're turning in for the night. You don't have to be afraid of kicking anyone anymore. You can take your horse blinders off. You can lay in the hay. Maybe there's some enrichment toys in there for you. And look at that. Your horse owner just brought you a sugar cube. Put it in your horse mouth and it dissolves slowly and it tastes so good, so sweet. Horses, they detect sweetness in a different way than humans do on their tongues. You're realizing that quite quickly. It's a sensory experience you've never had in your life. Nothing will come close to it. It's nothing like eating a sugar cube with a human mouth. It's different. It's wild. It's unrelenting. It's free. You start to neigh uncontrollably. You start clomping your hooves on the hay in excitement. You feel fulfillment. Bro, I saw this video earlier today, and it took me a very long time to understand what the fuck it meant, because at first I thought it meant something really, really horrible. It was like a video of this guy at like an electronic dance club with this big caption on the video that said like, "Glad I didn't grow up on a horse farm because I would have been the reason why the horses are in pain." And it took me a really long time to realize that he meant because he does ketamine. Because he would be taking all the ketamine from the horses, and ketamine is used to treat horse pain. So, I want you guys to all imagine that you're an anxious, scared, fear horse. And you're gonna get some ketamine right now. You're not really sure what's going on or what it is, but all you know is that the second it hits your system, you feel great. You feel like a wild horse, even though you're being kept in a stable. You want to run free like your brothers. Were you there for that time when horseshoe stuff was big on TikTok? What's horseshoe stuff? Imagine you're a horse in a K-hole. Better than imagining you're a K in a horse hole. Oh, like the one where they clean the horse hoofs. Yes, and like the cow hoof cleaning ones. I love those videos. Those videos are really fun to watch, but the actual experience of cleaning a horse, like a horseshoe, horse hoof. They take the horseshoe off and they clean the hoof underneath. They scrape it out. I had to do that when I was a kid because my mom forced me into taking horseback riding lessons, and part of those lessons was caring for the horse. Which I didn't mind, it was a nice horse, but all that, like, it's like months of gunk and manure and like moldy dirt stored up inside of the horse foot, and you have to use all these little tools. It's kind of like this, it's kind of like what I'm doing right now. You gotta scrape it out, and you put the horseshoe back on when you're done. Probably feels so good for the horse though. I can't tell what hair is embedded and which one is just like floating, a free floater, free floating hair. You know what? Let's start a movement. Sensory Saturdays. Who's with me, girls? Let's start sensory stimming Saturdays. Room for one more? Bro, is this hair serious right now? You see this one right here? It's like stuck under the skin. I'm gonna have to use the pointer of this little guy to get it out. Oh, it breached. Did you see that? It breached. Oh, bro, that one was like so deeply embedded. That was so satisfying, bro. That was actually sick, bro. That was sick as fuck, bro. This goes hard as hell. Why is there lots of stubble in this doll thing? Well, it's 5 o'clock shadow. It's had a rough night. And we're giving it a little spa day. It's a little angel. It's a Chinese angel stem toy. And we're fixing it up nice and good. Look, it already looks so clean. There's just like a little bit on the hairline right here. It's very hard to get a hold of, but by God we will try. Oh, we got one. We govy. Sky Rizzy. I can't get it, chat. I can't get it. It's a tiny short stack angel with a big fat ass. This Chinese toy is gonna make me act up. I'm gonna leave a positive review on their Amazon page. I'm gonna give them a kind regards and some warm tips. I'm about to hot dog my warm tip all along the ridge of this angel's big fucked up, disturbingly large, crazy, insane, sacrilegiously plump dumpy. Do you people make patterns on it by leaving in some of the hairs, or do you always just pull out all the hair? I feel like, yeah, you could make like a funny little design. Are you watching me, China? I did it. I helped the angel. Oh, there's the little hair right here. I can't grip it. Oh, I gripped it. There we go. Yeah, there's a little hidden one right by its eyelash. Billy Eyelash. Guys, this is gonna bother me forever. I can't get these. How do I reach these kids? Do you see them in the hairline right there? I gotta dig them out. Wait. I'm trying to like thread the needle here. I'm like going underneath it with the... I think I got it. Maybe. I'd be so scared if I went into a coma. I can't stop thinking about that. Anyone else really anxious about going into a coma? If you're feeling anxious about going into a coma or not going to Avkai, watch my stream. You'll feel so much better. You'll feel better already. You'll feel wetter already. Betty spaghetti, Betty spaghetti, Betty spaghetti, Betty spaghetti. When I was a kid, I always wished I had a Polly Pocket toy. Polly Pocket toy, Polly Pocket toy. But my family couldn't afford that. But my neighbor friend had a Polly Pocket toy in their garage. I play with it in there. If I was in a coma, I'd be so pissed off when I wake up. Because I probably missed out on so much cool stuff. And I probably looked really stupid when I was asleep. Hello? This Chinese toy's ass got me slipping. This Chinese toy's ass is gonna make me do things I might regret. Imagine all the cool games that would have released that you could play. Wait, so you're saying basically I could put myself in a coma right now, and when I wake up, Grand Theft Auto 6 will be out and ready for me to play? Like all the release bugs will be ironed out? Like it'll be like a few years after its release even. That would be the best, honestly. Oh, did you see that? I got one of them out from under the hair. When I was 10 years old, I made politically charged art about George W. Bush. Sidewalk chalk in my parents' driveway. I drew a picture of George Bush. And I wrote, "Fire the liar." When I was 10 years old, I made art of him getting arrested. I made art of him pregnant with a litter of puppies, I guess. It was a weird time. Do you think George Bush had a big bush? Had a big bush? Had a big bush? Yeah, I think he did. And I think it's part of what made him feel so good about himself. I know he was showing that thing to all his golf buddies. You're the only male streamer I watch? Thank you, Bummy. Seeing as it's Male Mental Health Month, I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. All of us male streamers get left behind. Because of all these e-sluts, e-whores, you know. I bet George W. had a cute pussy. You know what? I bet he did. I bet he flaunted it. I bet he was proud of it. I can't get this hair out. Help me, George Bush, help me! What if George Bush flew in here right now from outside? Like literally it was his spirit possessing a bird and it flew into the glass of my door, my sliding glass door. And I was like, whoa, what the fuck was that? And it's like trying to get in and everybody in the chat is like, let him in, that's George Bush. So I open it up and let it in. There's just a bird flying around in my room, shitting everywhere and making a mess of everything in my room. And I'm like, what are you trying to tell me? I don't understand, George Bush. What does this all mean? And everybody in the chat is like, he says he's sorry. He's sorry for everything. And I finally understand. I think I got all the hairs out. What do you think? Wait. Aw, man, I'm not fooling anybody. There's a tutorial. Bro, you can clearly see them sticking out right here. Oh, this is a travesty. Oh, Jesus Christ. Shit. Wait. Look! I did it! It's clean! It's clean! It's clean! Look, it's clean! This angel is clean. This Chinese angel has finally been freed from all the embedded, scraggly hairs. She's beautiful. But one must imagine a bit of sadness and melancholy inside of this angel. Knowing that she's never gonna be the same again. She's altered. To be loved is to be changed, I guess. And we put a lot of love into removing each and every single little hair out of her pores, freeing her. She's clean. Shh, it's okay. Nothing is permanent, it's okay. You can actually, now that I've removed all of them, you can actually kind of feel all the little holes where the hairs were, and it's kind of, she needs a little moisturizer, some exfoliation. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, there's a bunch of hair on my desk, and it's, it actually looks like I shaved, like, my beard or something on here. It looks like a bunch of little scraggly puby beard hairs. What's the deal with that? Alright, I want to save those for later. Put that in my witch's brew. Here, let's use this to... Oh, how's that for oddly satisfying? How's that for oddly satisfying? How's that for oddly satisfying? I cleaned everything. Okay, bro, I feel like we need a stem break. So I got some slime. How's that? my god, it even has a watermark. This is Peachy BB's slime that I found on Amazon. My hand is a little itchy and red right here from touching all those hairs. Is that good or bad? What if, bro, wouldn't it be fucking scary if I started like sprouting a bunch of little hairs right here? Like all over my palm? With the tiny little embedded like freaky hairs like all over? Ugh. The hairs are inside my skin! They're gonna start growing, they're gonna start like multiplying. They're like a bunch of fungus spores. Hey, let's use these really big scissors to open this really safely. Ow.
And please round out this mindfulness session with a reading from Nietzsche's Beyond Good and Evil.
I would do that, but my parents banned me from reading that after last time. You know how it is, they're so strict. This is the PTBB's warning. Small parts, not for children under 3 years old. So be careful, chat. It's Peachy's dreamy axolotl. Do not eat. Can we get a focus on that? Do not eat. Do not eat. Do not eat. Oh my god, there's tiny little bits and baubles in here. The spoils, whoa. Maybe if I eat just a little bit of it, it's okay. I've never gotten one of these slime things before that has like the tiny pieces and like shit in it. Are you supposed to like mix it up? Is it better if you mix it up? Should I take it out of the container? Oh. Okay, I stuck my finger in it and I smelled it and it smelled really good. Just FYI. It smells like berries, like blueberry, very strong blueberry smell. And a hint of something I can't really quite put my finger on. Oh, and there's a big crystally moon. Here's a little axolotl. Oh, look at that. Look at that little prince. Little blurry guy. He's so bluey. She's so lucky. She's a star, but she cries in her lonely heart, thinking if there's nothing missing in my life, then why do these tears come at night? Would this slime set you back? I feel like this was just like, it was like $5. I don't know, I'm just kind of spitballing it. Bro, I love like sticking my finger wait, what did she just say? Love putting my finger in it over and over. Ooh, look at that. Nice slime pull right there. Nice. Groovy. I needed this. After that, like, focused hair pulling session, I needed this. Let's combine it. Let's combine it. Bro, it's like fluffy. I didn't know you can make slime like that. It's like fluffy, kind of spongy, but like a little bit sticky, but not like in a gross way. I'm combining the little pieces inside of it. Oh, bro, it's like... it's mixing together like, the colors remind me of something. I can't quite put my finger on it. Bro, it smells so good. It's like those old 90s cup designs. Bro, look at that. Whoa, it's like webby. What do they use to like make stuff like this? It's like webby and like soft, but like wet and squishy at the same time. Me when
me when I go into the Spider Queen's lair and she's presenting her spider pussy to me, and I'm taken aback because I'm celibate, so I'm not interested, but at the same time, I'm just in wonder and awe of the fact that the Spider Queen herself has deemed it necessary to present herself to me, a commoner, who has just wandered in just now into the Spider Queen's domain, and I haven't even been officially recognized or part of her spider court, the sport of the court of the Spider Queen.
Bro, I mixed the colors together. Now it's turning into this like beautiful light purple color, and I'm loving it.
You're so real for that. Thank you. Thank you, kind stranger. Maybe I'll put in a good word for you to the Spider Queen. I'll let her know that you I like the cut of your jib.
Look at that. It's like sand. How does this consistency achieved? That's a really nice color. It's like a bluish purple, light lavender. It's got a Foley mix. We gotta Foley mix that. Look at that. Now that is beautiful. What if I just poured all the disgusting pube hair from the Chinese angel thing inside of this and just like created a homunculus? Asbestos. Here, let me bring it up to my nostrils and sniff it. Wish I was a Chinese angel. Well, you can do anything you set your mind to. It smells like blueberry bubblegum. Guys, I feel really faint after sniffing that. Whoa, look at that, bro. Look at that. That's fucking crazy, bro. Kids are definitely eating this shit, and I don't blame them. It's making me so hungry. I'm just like... I'm curious, first of all, about like the mouthfeel of this. How bad could it be if you were to, hypothetically speaking, put it in your mouth and just like not eat it, not consume it, but just put it in your mouth, just like feel it around, taste it a little? Cause like, what is this even made out of? It's not made out of like bleach or something, right? Like, it's safe enough to handle with your hands. This was handmade at Peachy Bee's Slime LLC in Austin, Texas. Maybe their recipe is a secret. Bro, it has a batch number. It was made in February. How long does slime stay good for? What's the shelf life of a slime?
Slime hags, hag slime.
It's magic spiderweb from the Spider Queen. She's bestowed upon me a beautiful gift. Oh, it has ripped. 25% damage if consumed? There's a lot I would put in my hands and not in my mouth. That is true. But like, it can't be toxic. It's definitely not like so toxic that you can't even put it in your mouth. Cause even like you know, like mouthwash, even if you swallow, or toothpaste, even if you swallow a little bit of toothpaste, it's fine. As long as you don't swallow a lot. I might eat it if I'm a child. Yeah, honestly, hypothetically speaking, if I was a kid playing with this, I'd probably eat it. A sizable portion of it. If it's from the Spider Queen, then it's like from nature. That's true. Like, if it's from the Spider Queen herself, it would be honestly an insult to the Spider Queen if I were to not eat it. She would take it as rude. You know what? Fuck it. Oh, Jesus. kind of hard to rip it off. Okay. I'm going to sample this. I just dabbed it a little bit on my tongue. And my tongue is burning. It doesn't taste the same as it smells, which I feel like applies to a lot of things, if you think about it. Sorry guys, no stream tomorrow. I licked some of this slime and I got borax solution in my bloodstream. How are you going to explain to the ER doctors that you ate sensory slime? Oh, I'll just tell them I'm in again for the same reason as the last Tuesday. And they'll be like, oh, you again? Sensory slime? And I'll just nod and my stomach will gurgle and they'll look down at it and I'll blush and they'll be like, alright, come back you. And they'll pump my stomach. Hey YouTube! Today, I'm getting my stomach pumped at the ER because I ate some sensory slime. Stomach pump review! Ooh. Hey slime. I got isekai'd after ingesting poisonous slime and now I'm killing slime so I reached level 99 and I'm being invited to the Royal Slime Queen's court to her bedchambers for a special treat. She's going to dissolve me. She's going to dissolve my body and assimilate my body into hers. And I'll be part of the Slime Queen forever. Honestly, stomach pumping was pretty cool, but there's some features of it that I found a little bit lacking. Left some room for improvement in my IMO. But maybe stomach pumping technology will catch up later. I'm Linus Tech Tips and this is my stomach pump review. Sponsored by Raycon earbuds. Isekai doesn't actually mean reincarnated to a new life, it just means another world. It's true, yeah. It's a different world, another world. So you could be isekai'd right now. Technically speaking, you guys are in an isekai watching my stream because I'm teleporting you to another world with this sensory experience. Hold on, I gotta get these big bits out. Saving those for later. Saving those for later. See this? This big thing, I'm saving that for later. But I gotta get some of the excess slime off of it. Saving that for later. I'm definitely gonna use that later. POV. I'm my uncle that has a really bad hoarding problem and our entire family has tried for years and years to get through to him, but he has to have the will to change himself. And his house is overflowing with garbage and dead animals and urine and feces. And every time we visit him, it's like a horror movie. Saving this for later. Gonna need that box for later. I just want... Can someone submit this to that one Reddit? Can I get like a 10% of the upvotes on that? I want to be a Reddit talent manager. Managing Reddit talent. Just get like a cut of all the upvotes and all the post rewards. Can make you a Reddit star. You want to be a Reddit star?
Hello, everybody. Sorry, I don't really want to watch scary movies. I'm kind of a pussy when it comes to that.
Wait, Silver. It's that one clam Pokemon. It's that one clam Pokemon. You know that one, Silver, right? You like Pokemon? New VTuber model. It's a ham sandwich made out of slime from Arby's.
I'm thinking Arby's.
It does kind of look like a fucked up creature's mouth.
I'm a gaping maw.
Yes. Silver knows about that Pokemon. Wait, Silver, look. This is for you, Silver. This is for you, Silver. It even has Silver's colors. Sorry, it was covered in slime. It's kind of gross, but I cleaned it up. This is the Silver Axolotl. I love you, an axolotl. Can I lick it? I licked a portion of the slime earlier and my tongue started burning. But it's up to you. I'm not your keeper. You can do whatever you want. I wish Silver was the god of the new world. I wish we could just restart time and space and make Silver the goddess of everything in creation. I think she'd be so kind and so like... She'd be so good at like making the world too, because whenever she plays like Minecraft games, she always makes like really beautiful houses. She would make it like the most beautiful planet of all time. Look, I found a star! The goddess of modding Bethesda games. Bro, she creates an entirely different game. It's astonishing. I need her help when I mod Stellar Blade. Almost blew up my computer and lost all my limbs when I did it last time. Wait, are these nails tough, bro? Yo, do my nails look tough, cuh? Yo, slime, how my nails looking? God, there's slime all over my hands. My finger is still kind of itchy right here from pulling out all the hairs out of this thing. Bro, you can't get banned for a Chinese toy having a big fat ass, can you? It's not poisonous, it's just spicy? My nails are peak slay. Thank you. Thank you. I scrambled to do them 5 minutes before I started the stream because my actual nails looked disgusting. They looked like they were covered in fungus. Didn't you get banned for slapping a fine fat ass? Well, the focus was on the ass for a long time on that stream, to be fair. And the focus for most of the stream was healing our anxiety and our fear through Chinese stim toys. Using Chinese stim toys to make you feel better. I can't stop playing with the slime, I gotta put it away. Wait, do you think I could make the fart sound if I like squeeze it back in like this?
Ah, fuck. I'm trying to make it fart. I'm trying to stick my fingers in it and make it fart. Oh, whoa.
More stuff to open? Oh boy, yeah. Oh yeah. I can't... The fart ability of the slime is lackluster, but I will say everything else about it, literally everything else, was phenomenal. Perhaps there's more slimes that are more prone to flarpage. Just never mind. It combined into the most beautiful color ever. Should I wipe off my hands? They feel kind of weird. They feel kind of strange. I'll just wipe them on my pants. How is your pneumatic tube sound coming along? I've actually been making some big strides, a lot of progress with it lately, especially today. I mean, I don't wanna show off or anything, but I mean, I guess I could do it if you guys think if you guys care, if you guys actually care. I don't know. I mean, I don't wanna. Guys, let's focus on something more important. Healing everybody's anxiety. You guys don't care about my pneumatic tube sound. It's whatever. It's not even that good. I mean, it's honestly like pretty indistinguishable from an actual pneumatic tube. Okay, fine, but okay, just this once. It's nothing. It's honestly nothing. It's nothing.
Thump.
There it was. I've been working on it. I've been adding like a few things to it. Okay, so next up on the docket, the E3 of Chinese STEM toys world premiere. This one's kind of stuck in the. We have these tiny gelatinous blocks with shit in them. Bro, imagine watching QVC and that's what you hear. This is green and black little hairs sticking out of, it looks like a piece of very thin floppy soap. And then this one, it's got like tiny little sequins and shit in it. I feel like this would take 24 hours to get everything out of. Wait, you can actually like pop them out like that. Dude. It's like popping a zit. Ugh. See that? These are called piggy pads. Shit, I can't get it out with my nails. So let's use our special handy dandy Zenzang tweezers. Got a whole arsenal right here. Oh my god. I know a picky pad hates to see me coming. Oh, it hates when I come. I don't know if we'll be able to get everything out of these today. Oh, but look at that. Look at that. It's a beaut. Look at that. Wow, what a pole. What a pole. Nice. Looks like little blades of grass. Oh, wait, that's actually so satisfying. You can see it like moving underneath the skin, so to speak. Wait, this one is nice. I like this more than the cheeked up fat ass Chinese angel. Me when I get tired of playing Neo Automata and I switch to a different game with a different character that has a big fat ass. Oh god. There's a bunch that are all intertwined right here. Wait, these do kind of look like the same material that they use for dental stitches. It feels like it too, like the way it pokes. Interesting. I did actually get a children's make-believe dentist set, but we might have to save that for next week's Sensory Saturday. Because I kind of screwed the pooch on the React segment being very long today. But we did make some solid prog. Very good prog. How am I gonna get to all the ones that are like really deep down in here? You guys just like rotate it? How do they make these? Like, what is this material that they use to encase all this shit? These are kind of cool because, like, you know, no one is going to be the same. You get a unique experience every time. Wow. This is how you defiber fiberglass? Oh shit. Guys? How anxious are you right now on a scale of 1 to 10? I'm feeling really anxious about Offkai. Because I know there's an artist alley and there's a bunch of art that I want to go buy, but I can't go buy it. This is like deboning a piece of fish. It's like that time I debonered a fish by jacking it off so that its penis reverted to being flaccid again. It was in a refractory period. That fish. That was Big Mouth Billy Bass. Whoa, wait, that's a really long one. Look at that. Do you see it? Do you see it moving under there? Wow. Wow. That was inside of this thing. Anyone else think that this reminds them of Wicked the musical? Oh shit. Now we're talking, bro. Look at that. Look at that. Do you see it? Oh, that was juicy. That was a real big stinker. Hope that one day we can all astral project and live in our favorite anime. I hope that on your next birthday, all your favorite anime and video game characters show up and start clapping and singing happy birthday to you. What anime would you be? I would be a Naruto Shippuden. Basically. I imagine that I'm Naruto. I hope I get hit by a truck and wake up in one piece. Don't we all, buddy? Don't we all? What would your special technique be? Being a really good friend. I want to go back in time and learn how to draw really good so I become really popular in school because I'm that kid that can draw really good. Going back in time to become popular in middle school. It's everybody's dream, I think. Oh shit, I pulled that one out way too fast. I'm imagining that this thing is in pain. But it's okay. It's like giving it a wax. Whoa. The side of this thing is juice-tacular. We've got a lot of delicious little things to pull out. You see all this shit right here? Oh my god. Evil Larry. He's living inside of this. We have to take him out. Did you know that all the guys who took out Osama bin Laden, they all did this to calm down before they did it. You know, before they did it, you know. They all used these Chinese sensory stim toys to calm down and soothe their anxiety about this really big, important operation they had to do. Surgeons do this in the ER before they operate on people to help steady their hands. They jack off as well. They listen to music while they do it too. They listen to How to Save a Life by The Fray. It gets them amped up. The energy in the operating room, it's like nothing else. LeBron James actually uses these picky pads before every game. It's how he calms himself down, calms his nerves, his stage fright. They do surgeries to prepare for the Chinese angel hairs. Yeah, it is actually on the flip side for that one. That requires intense, heated concentration. All your favorite pop stars, Katy Perry, Ed Sheeran, Mariah Carey, Larry David, they all did this. Now you can too. If you're feeling anxious, grab yourself a big sticky pad with a bunch of shit in it. Start ripping it out. Follow in their footsteps. I can't get these. Whoa, wait, I wanna like... Do you think I could break on through to this other side? And oh my god, I can. Look at that. Oh, ew. Look at that. I need a meditative music switch up. Meditative music switch up. Meditative music switch up. Relaxing music. This feels illegal. Ow! Bro, pulling it back from the other side like that is so satisfying. Bro, you can feel like the pressure and the tension release when you rip it out. This is great. Now I don't need to rip my hair out anymore. Over game development. Something I know a lot about. Sorry, I have really bad asthma. Who up stroking their zang? Who up with a pair of tweezers pulling shit out of their zang-zangs? You're not alone. I'm with you. I stand with you. Me and my zang-zang. We're in this together. Oh, I fucked this thing up. Look at that. Look at all the holes. Is it bad that, like, as satisfying as this is, I kind of understand why dogs fuck up chew toys so fast. I just get, like, overtaken by a kind of rage and a sense of urgency where I need to like rip this apart as fast as possible and get rid of all of it. I'm just not patient enough. I need to practice deep breathing. Oh, look at that, look at that. Ew, yucky, puggy. How long do you think it would take realistically to get all this shit out of here? I've already gotten quite a bit out. Oh no, it's sticking to the other one. It's sticking to Galinda. I'm sorry, Queen. Oh fuck, I made it worse. Story of my life, I guess. But that's just me, being a loner misanthrope, average guy that got recruited into a school club one day, filled with a lot of babes. A lot of babes. But you'd probably think in my position that you'd be way happier and stuff, but for me, I'm a pessimist, misanthrope. I don't give a crap about them. I wish they wouldn't force me to go along with all their wacky hijinks and stuff, and suddenly I realized like my life is changing for the better, but I'm scared because I don't like change. I'm used to my routine, being a loner who hates everybody and hates the world and is so pessimistic about everything. But they changed my perspective on things. They made me look at myself in a way I've never looked at myself before and realize life is worth living. One of them has really big boobs, another one has really small boobs. And they banter with each other a lot of really interesting stuff. I pretend that I'm not paying attention, but I really am. I'm paying a lot of attention to them and their stories, their words, their voices, women's voices. The one with the big boobs, it has really big boobs, and she plops them down on the table and acts nonchalant about it, and the one with the small boobs gets really upset and is resentful of the fact that she has small boobs. One of the big boobs has Z cups, and the one with the small boobs has only a C cup. Something very, very, very flat, very flat. Kind of sad, honestly, kind of sad. C isn't too bad, buddy. You wouldn't be saying that if that's what a teacher graded you on your report card now, would you? Wait a minute, fuck, I got that backwards. Practically a washing board, cutting board. Speaking of report cards, I always get high marks on mine. I'm honestly kind of the school genius, but a lot of people look down on me because my eyes are scary and I'm an otaku. Because I watch a lot of anime and I play MMOs in my room. I was kind of a hikikomori for a while, but you see, the girls at the club at my school, they forced me to come out of my hikikomori life, my neat lifestyle, and come to school. And I was hating every second of it. I honestly thought it was really lame and stupid. I didn't care about anything that they were making me do, just bringing me along to all their wacky hijinks and stuff, and it fucking pissed me off. But you know what I realized after all that time fighting back against them, fighting the change? I realized that after all this time, the only thing I've really been fighting is myself and my fear of my future. My fear of what if one day I become happy because I didn't want to become happy, because that means that one day I'll not be happy anymore after being happy, and that's worse than never being happy, isn't it? So as I sat down at the club table one day, and the girl with the big boobs and the girl with the small boobs were bickering again. Bickering about God knows what. I felt something strange inside me. I felt like I was changing for the better. Like I am a person that is capable of love, capable of being loved. So basically, I think like, I don't know, the girl with the big boobs or the girl with the small boobs, I don't know. One time I got locked in the janitor closet with both of the girls, the girl with the big boobs and the girl with the small boobs, and they started pissing all over the place. Because they couldn't go to the bathroom because we were locked in the janitor's closet. And there's so much piss all over the floor, everything was slippery, so they fell and they landed in a 69 position on top of me, both of them at the same time. And basically, I ended up with their panties was in my face, and I was like, oh, I didn't mean to, and I tried to move to get away, but they were like, Baka, Etty, and they started throwing a bunch of things at me, and then I scowled, and I started reverting back to my misanthropist, pessimist ways, I guess. I went home that day, and I was gaming at my otaku paradise in my room, and I realized, like, man, girls in ero gays are so much more predictable and less weird and annoying, but they're not real. And I realized part of what makes life so beautiful and so enriching is the fact that it is real and it's happening, and if I don't seize the day and experience my life, it's gonna slip away, and that truly would be a bad ending, I guess, in ero gay terms. Truly would be pretty bad. How are you going to get into that thing without ripping it open? That's pretty much what my dad said to the doctors when I was being born out of my mom. So I don't know why I scoffed at myself. Yeah, carpe diem, I guess. I guess I just realized life isn't so bad after all, even though I'm kind of a misanthrope and I hate the world and hate everybody, but sometimes I guess there's beautiful things about the world. Beautiful things that I tried not to see because I was scared of perceiving their beauty, because of the fact that it's not gonna last forever and I'll lose it one day. But being able to see the beauty of the world is better than shutting it out, I suppose. The fact that it's not gonna be there forever is why it's so beautiful. The fact that we're all at this moment in time, seeing it, living it, breathing it, remembering it. It's something that's uniquely beautiful about the human experience. So I went into the club room the next day, and the girl with the big boobs was sitting at the table with the girl with the small boobs, and they were bickering again, and I slipped on a chalkboard eraser that was on the floor, and I landed in a position where, like, one of the girls had her ass on my face and the other girl had her vagina on my penis, but I was wearing clothes. I was wearing the school uniform, and it was just crazy, bro. And they started pissing everywhere. And then of course they freaked out at me. Of course these crazy girls freaked out at me. I don't know why they always freak out, but they just do.
But turns out they needed my help studying for the test again. So they came to my house for a study party after school to study for the year-end exams. And I'm kind of a genius at my school. I'm known for having really high marks and being kind of a logical tactician. Lots of logic and reason. I taught them a lot of things.
What would you do if you walked into like the nursing home and your like grandfather or great grandfather was just in his bed just rambling that verbatim to himself, and the nurse comes in like, yeah, I think he's doing his anime fantasy stuff again right now, you want to come back later? And you're like, no, it's okay, I want to hear it. I never really heard my grandpa before. He's always been kind of distant and taciturn and strict. But seeing this is like a window into a version of my grandpa that I never got to know. It's bittersweet in a way. I get to see a side of him I didn't even think existed. When your grandpa's in the bed and he's still saying like, yeah, and then I went to the club room and everyone was amazed by how I solved the problems immediately, and they were going like, "Eraine, Sasuke-kun, sugoi ne. Oh, oshiite kudasai." And I was like, ladies, please, calm down. I'll teach you how I've solved the problems, but can you guys stop being so annoying? I wish you guys were more like my waifus and my arrow gays that I like to play. And you sit down next to a grandpa while he's still rambling on, pretending to be a harem anime protagonist. And you sit down with a blanket on your lap and you smile. The morning sun is coming through, dappling the grandpa's bed. You feel a strange sense of peace and calm, knowing that one day your grandpa's not gonna be there anymore, but this moment will last forever in your memories. And you're glad that you sat and you listened to your grandpa that day. I love you, Grandpa. I miss you. I love you, bro. Wish you were still around, bro.
And then the nurse comes in and she's like, hey, I'm coming to check in on you and Mr. Davidson, how is everything? Oh, and slips on a banana peel because earlier your grandpa really wanted to eat a banana and you peeled it for him because he lost use of his hands after the accident. He has really bad arthritis, so you had to peel it for him and like feed the banana to him, but you forgot that you left the banana on the floor right when the nurse was coming in, and she slipped on the banana peel and fell in like a perfect 69 position over your grandpa, and she had her ass in his face and everything, and like it was looked really bad, and she was like, Baka, Etsy! And you're like, oh, what the fuck, what are you doing to my grandpa? Baka, Etsy! And then she started pissing everywhere, and then you started pissing everywhere, and your grandpa, well, in the distance you hear beep, 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 beep. That noise, it silences all the chaos around you, all the yelling. Everyone goes silent. You look at the nurse. She looks at you. She has a sadness in her eyes, like she wishes she could find the words to comfort you in this moment. She's been through this so many times. Why can she never find the right things to say? Why is it so hard? You're in disbelief. You watch the light leave your grandpa's eyes from underneath the nurse's ass. She's still poised above him. She's blushing, Her eyes are filling with tears. You still, in the background, just hear the droning. You see on your grandpa's face as his eyes slowly close as he draws his final breath up against the butt of the nurse. A smile on his face. It turns out his dream finally came true, and he could die happily. And then your grandpa wakes up in an isekai world, and he's young again, and it turns out he is surrounded by the Spider Queen and her royal spider cult, and he has to gain her favor. Bro, my eyes just got so tired. I like staring at this, like all the fucking whatever this is, all these like spiny, horrible plastic hairs. It's like
Episode 2, Grandpa gets some spider pussy.
this happened to my buddy Eric once. Bro, that's not funny. My brother died that way.
Okay, how's this for oddly sad?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to burp, like, so fucking gross. I literally just came out unintentionally. I did not mean to do that. I'm so fucking sorry. I just gave everybody anxiety again. I was gonna say, how's this for oddly satisfying? And I was gonna, you know, just clean this shit up. But it's kinda... Bro, I forgot I had some of that slime shit on my hands and I rubbed my eyes because they were getting tired and now they burn really bad. You're at your grandpa's funeral in the rain with like an umbrella. Everybody showed up. My nail just came off. You wanna see something really fucking gross? It didn't happen. It didn't happen. It didn't happen. It didn't happen. Okay, so you're at your grandpa's funeral. It's a rainy day. You're there with like your whole family. Everyone's dressed in black, umbrellas, the works. They're saying their final eulogies, lowering them down into the pit, the grandpa pit. And you're looking around and you notice amongst the crowd of all the people who came to mourn, all the people who showed up from your grandpa's life, you see a few people that look familiar, but you've never seen them before. You just feel like they're familiar, like you know them from somewhere. One of them has really big boobs, and the other one has really small boobs, and they're standing next to each other. And then they slip and fall because it's really rainy and the ground is muddy and slippery, and they get into a 69 position on your grandpa's casket. And they're like, ah, Becca, itchy! Not again! No! And then you're looking at the scene unfold and you have a realization that with those ramblings that your grandpa was doing, it wasn't him being a senile, like a dilapidated old man. Stories, they were real. He was they were his memories. And you have a newfound appreciation and respect for your grandfather, realizing that this whole time he was that misanthrope, loser kid, harem protagonist. He was the genius at his school. And there was the girl with big boobs and a girl with small boobs, and they did fight a lot. over the boob sizes. They did go to a hot spring together and compare their boob sizes, and your grandpa did listen in on it from the boys section of the hot spring, hearing them compare their boob sizes together, and he did get a boner. He popped a beefy boner in the hot spring water. He had a big blush on his face. That was your grandpa's life. Now this is your life. What the fuck are you gonna do with it? Me? I'm gonna pick some tiny crystals out of this little pad. Grandpa's big beefy boner that he had in his youth, when he was a virile young man. That's what I would say at the funeral. ChatGPT, can you write me a eulogy for my grandfather? Oh man, I just don't have time to write it. Wait, I actually want to do that. Girl, can you imagine like a worse thing? That's so bad. Oh. How long do you think it would take people to notice, like in the audience? Because you can't really like voice the what are those called? M dashes? Ask ChatGPT. ChatGPT. Hold on, I gotta rip off one of my nails. I'm sorry. This is gore of your comfort character. Sorry. Did that look like I cut off my finger? ChatGPT, can you generate for me a eulogy to read at my grandfather's funeral? He was a upstanding guy, and in his youth he was the most popular guy in school, even though he was a hikikomori misanthrope who was very pessimistic, but he was also a genius. And the girl with big boobs and the other girl with small boobs both loved him so much and fought over him. And what else? He always did his best and always showed up. And can you write it very seriously and make it a tearjerker, like actually pretty sad, but throw in some topical Gen Z style slang to make it more modern and hip, and give it some punch. Please use lots of cool slang and make it catchy. Thank you. It just erased all of that. How the fuck does ChatGPT work? I just typed all that shit in and what the fuck did I say? I have to type all that shit in again? Are you fucking kidding me? I gotta type in all that shit again? All that shit that I just typed, I gotta type it again? Are you fucking kidding me right now? Bro, you must be a Chinese toy with a really big fat jiggly ass if you think I'm gonna type all that shit in again.
Oh, hell no.
ChatGPT, you have more Alzheimer's than my dead grandpa. I'm sick of you. Ugh, I'm running away from home. Oh, god damn it. Okay. Can you write a eulogy for my grandfather. How cucked am I for writing this again? How spiritually cucked am I for actually writing this again? A second time, and it's not even gonna be that funny. It's probably gonna burn down a small forest somewhere. Forrest Gump. Write a eulogy for my grandfather's funeral. Make it really serious and sad and like actually tear-jerking. Not ear-jerking, tear-jerking. But also, please give it a punchy, modern sound with lots of Gen Z topical slang words and phrases such as Haktua and ka. Make it very marketable. Things about my grandpa. He was great. He was honestly a really cool guy. He fought in the war. Maybe did a lot of things he regretted, but to me, he was a really good grandpa. I actually don't really know either of my grandpas. Let's just get that straight. He had aura. To a lot of people, when he was fighting in the war, he's probably a really bad guy. But to me, he was my grandpa. And honestly, that's what counts. That's my ChatGPT response right there. With the fucking M dash. Things about my grandpa. He was a genius in school, but was a misanthropic, pessimistic, shut-in nerd guy who got forced to join a club with a girl with big boobs and another girl who had small boobs, parentheses, C cups, is what she had. And both of the girls were in love with him, and he couldn't pick either of them because he was shy and he was a really good person and very logical and loved playing video games, especially visual novels from Japan. Can you just say a voluptuous girl? I feel like it's important to know that there is a girl with small boobs and a girl with big boobs, but that's just me. That's just me. I wouldn't call C-cups small. That's just you, buddy. That's just you. Okay, D-cups. D-cups, more like D's cups, need some more filling out. I mean, he was a pessimist, so he saw the cup as half empty, if you catch my drift. Please make it very poignant. Anything else I should include about my grandpa? Any final words about my grandpa? Since you guys know my grandpa so much, you know more about my grandpa than I do. The 69 part. My grandpa was known for always accidentally getting into quote-unquote lucky pervert scenarios, but in like a cool way and not a creepy way. And the ladies loved him. I loved him too. Rest in peace. Okay, let's see what ChatGPT has, if it can actually do anything good for once. If ChatGPT can put any kind of good into the world, it'd be to help me write my grandfather's eulogy that I don't have time to write. The funeral is later tonight. It'll delete it again? Oh, no, it didn't. Let me give a cursory glance to make sure it's not, you know, too wacky. It's too wacky. Please, for the love of God, rewrite this trash so it actually sounds serious and from the heart. Gosh, like, can you do anything? Like, can't even do anything. Okay, here we go. What's a good funeral song? Oh. I was waiting for so long for the song to play, but I forgot that I muted this tab and I was about to get really mad, but then I realized the mistake was mine. Thank you all for being here. It's hard to put into words what someone meant to you when they were so many things at once. My grandfather was brilliant. He was the kind of person who saw the world clearly, sometimes painfully so. He was logical, thoughtful, introverted, M-dash. Someone who preferred thinking deeply to speaking loudly. He didn't trust easily, and he often kept people at a distance. But if you were lucky enough to be close to him, you knew how deeply he cared. He didn't express love in the obvious ways, but it was there, in the little things, in the quiet ways he listened, in the way he remembered the smallest details, in the way he offered advice without ever making you feel small. He was sharp, hilariously sharp, sometimes brutally honest. And though he didn't like crowds or noise, there was a warmth in him that pulled people in, especially women, apparently. He never bragged about it. He wasn't arrogant. He was just himself, completely. Awkward and quiet and kind in a way most people overlooked. He never really felt like he fit in with the world, but he found refuge in the things he loved: games, stories, and ero-gay visual novels. He once told me that those stories, those fictional worlds, helped him understand people in a way that real life never could. They gave him space to feel, to empathize, to live out things he couldn't say out loud. He struggled to choose between people sometimes. Not because he didn't. Not because he didn't care. But because he cared too much. He didn't want to hurt anyone. He didn't want to get it wrong, and maybe he was scared. But there's so much goodness in his heart, so much thoughtfulness, so much love, even if he didn't always know how to show it. And I miss him. I miss him more than I know how to say. I miss the quiet of him, the stillness, the dry wit, the way he could make you feel seen without saying much at all. He wasn't a loud person, but his absence is loud. And I hope wherever he is now, that it's peaceful, that he's found a place where he finally feels like he belongs. A world that makes sense to him, a story where the ending is kind. I loved him, I still do, and I'll carry him with me, like his hard drive that he left in my care and he told me to erase after he passed on. Thanks, Grandpa. I mean, a WD 5 terabyte hard drive? Those are pretty pricey nowadays, but I'll take it. I'll free up all the space on there for you. I loved him. I still do. Goodbye, Grandpa. Thank you for being exactly who you were. Rest easy. If you'd like, I can help personalize it even more. Can you add some more stuff about my grandpa being a pervert? Because this is your brain. This is actually the size of my brain. Real size, real life size. There's a girl with a big brain and a girl with a small brain, and the girl with the small brain is really insecure about having a small brain. Oh man. I was really relaxed, but then I realized I have to clean up all this shit when I'm done, and I'm just not. I can't even today. I just can't even today. If I accidentally cut myself on this really sharp plastic and I bleed everywhere, is that TOS? Look at how sharp this is. This is like a prison shank. That's not a Planet Fitness barcode. That's a fish barcode. That's a fish barcode. That's a fish barcode. Excuse me, sir? 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 That's a fish barcode. That's a fish barcode. 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 I'd report it. Would you actually report me? No! Guys, what the fuck? You're banned from my Roblox server. I'm gonna be telling that to my therapist later. This 16-year-old streamer is really going viral and making waves on the internet. Her name is Natasha Nyanners, also known as David. And she's taking the internet by storm. Cut to me singing karaoke. I got a feeling tonight's gonna be a good night. Tonight's gonna be a good night. I wanna be the David. I honestly like having the name David. Can you guys start calling me David? I like being David. Guys, I realize what's wrong with all of your brains. The source of all the anxiety. Now, if you please consent, I'm going to remove all your prejudices, all your bad thoughts, bad brain. I'm removing all the bad brain stuff.
Man, imagine
Please
just
consent.
carving out a little hole in that and just putting your conch into it. Yeah,
No, don't do that with chat's brain. Don't do that with chat's brain. Don't listen to that chat. Don't consent to that. I mean, maybe, I guess, if you want to. I guess. I mean, it's not my problem. Not my problem anymore. So this is your brain. This is your brain's current form. I'm gonna reach in and I'm gonna grab out all the... Here's some prejudices. Some racism right here. Taking the racism out. I'm gonna take out... Oh, oops, sorry. That's all the esoteric knowledge about secret stuff. Keep that in. I'll keep that in. I'm gonna take out all your fears. Taking out all your fears. I'm taking the fears out. And oh, what's this? I feel something. It's stuck. It's stuck. I can't get it out. I'm gonna have to use a tool. Sorry, excuse me. I know it's kind of awkward. Sorry. Just hold on. I'm gonna get it. I'm getting it. Jesus, what is this? It's lodged in there. This reminds me of Spirited Away when they have the river spirit and they grab the bicycle out of it. Uh-oh. Hold on, chat. Hold on. Oh, I'm helping you. Okay, I think I got it.
Wait a minute, this whole time, this is why you guys had all that anxiety? The Spider Queen was living inside of your brain? What the hell? Dude, you guys had the freaking Spider Queen in your brain all along and that's why you're all anxious about a bunch of shit? What the fuck? Dude. Jesse, can I get a close-up on the Spider Queen's pectorals? What's it called? The anthrax of the spider? Can we rotate the spider and see its undercarriage? Yeah, you guys had a freaking Spider Queen living in your brain, building all kinds of shit in there. Oh, no wonder. What gives? Oh no, the Spider Queen, it's trying to go back in. No, get out of there, Spider Queen, get out of there. Bad Spider Queen. Bad. Bro, but seriously, this thing is squishy as fuck. It's very weighty. I honestly, when I ordered this, I didn't think it was gonna be this big. This is your medulla oblongata. Ew! Look at all the folds. Ew! Oh, bro, listen to it. Bro, that sounds fucking disgusting. Listen. Close up of sperms. I can't wait. I'm gonna be an astronaut when I grow up. I'm gonna have such a cool family. The other sperm is turning to him and he says, "Bro, we're inside of a giant Chinese STEM toy squishy brain bought off of Amazon with overnight Amazon Prime." Yeah, I overnighted this. It's like a waterbed. It's like really squishy and shaky. Bro, that sounds disgusting. It's like a gurgling, disgusting, wet stomach. Sounds like a hog. Oh, bro, I went like... Dude, act normal. There's someone coming into the swamp. The inconspicuous bullfrog. It's so gross. Look at the... Ew. It smells like rubber cement too. Ew! It's very pungent rubber cement smell. Definitely going to have carcinogens built into it. Very nice. Fuck off. This is what I wish I could do to a VTuber's brain when she's having brain goblins that are giving her anxiety. Fuck you, brain goblins. Fuck you, brain goblins. Bitch, stupid bitch. I fucking hate you. I've always fucking hated you. Now there's little hairs all over it. Bro, I've always wanted to do something like this. Do you see that? That's a part of that Chinese angel. Stab it with a knife? I feel like it would put out, more hairs. Poisonous gas of some kind. Ew, I hate when we what does that look like? It's like an alien egg sac. Picking the pubes off my brain ASMR. Ew, gross. You know what? Napkins would have prevented this. I concede. Is this really what the bottom of a brain looks like? It looks kind of like a stingray. Oh, it looks like a yelling guy. He's got like his eyes and his mouth and he's all yelling. Oh.
help me! Oh! My head's gonna explode.
Whoa, bro. Whoa. There's a little embossed made in China on it. Ah, that would be beautiful. The soy jack part of the brain.
This is the part of my brain where I keep all my soy jack reaction memes.
Ew, why is it like, it's like striated like a piece of Wagyu. Ew. Bro, I'm losing my mind. What would happen if I put this hair tie around it? I can't wrap it around twice. Jesus Christ. The police are coming. Bro, I want to know, like, what would happen if you put this in the microwave? Look at that. It's disgusting. Would this, like, put off toxic fumes if I heated it up in the microwave? Ugh, it's like that episode of SpongeBob where they go to, like, they go into Squidward's house and they find that, like, heating pad and they think it's his egg sack. Ugh, ew! Grossy, grody. Grossy, icky, yucky. Ugh. Is this really like 1-to-1 scale, like the size of a human brain? I feel like the weight of it. I feel like the weight of it is pretty, like, I've never held a brain in my hand before, but I imagine it'd be similar to this because my head feels kind of heavy too. Put some butter on it, heat it up in the microwave like a hot potato. Oh, Jesus. Hold on, sorry, I have to restart my tracking. I lied and it made me freeze. Isn't a brain like 3 pounds? This feels about 3 pounds. This actually feels about 350. Cover it in tinfoil before you microwave it. It will keep in the fumes. Okay. Thank you for the tip. The underside is disturbing. It honestly looks like a guy like holding his belly. Like here's his like flipper hands and he's holding his belly and he's yelling. And these are his like bulging eyes. You see it? This seems like I'm holding it up to my head right now. This seems like as big as a brain would be. Isn't that kind of fucked up to think about? It looks like a prolapsed asshole. That's kind of funny when you think about it. Like the fact that a prolapsed asshole and our brain are so similar in like the way they're formed and the way they look. It's kind of like how like snowflakes are similar to like Windows media player visualization fractals. This is actually a really good stress toy. You can just go like, what the fuck? Bro, I'm gonna start like a secret Twitch channel where I pretend to be like a really old, kind of creepy looking man with a big beer belly. And every time someone subs to me, I'll be like, thanks for the sub, rubber dub dub. And I'll like drum on my big beer belly like this. Doesn't that sound like drumming on a big beer belly? Bro, me when I start up my motorcycle. I drive on the corner so it does the Doppler effect. Bro. Imagine that squeezing this brain toy immediately melted your stress away but gave some random person in the world a horrible tension headache. Oh my god, it's like some kind of like voodoo doll. Dude. I mean, I would do it. I would do it to melt my stress away. It's just some random person in the world. It's okay. Turns out that person is one of those dudes that monitors like flight control tower people, and he gets like a really bad headache right when he's supposed to warn people about incoming flight. It causes a huge disaster in over the skies of Arizona or New Mexico. Wherever that one episode happened. Oh,
Shit happens. It is what it is at the end of the day.
dude. This is really fun to squeeze. I didn't think it would be this squishy and squeezable. What if it was like Sabrina Carpenter or something? She's like up on stage and she's like, it's that me espresso. Oh, ow, my head. Ow.
I'd be like, oh, what the fuck happened to Sabrina Carpenter? Beats me. I feel cool. I feel fine.
Microwave radiation causes brain mutation. What kind of mutation will you get? It's like a gacha game, but with mutations. Interesting. Okay, I had some other shit, but I think we'll save it for the next Sensory Saturday. Don't give yourself amnesia. I'm going to put myself into a coma. Basically, that's what I plan on doing, and that's what I'm gonna do. So, oh god, I just moved my mouse on this like plain wooden. You hear it scraping? You hear that shit scraping around? Dave and Nyanners here, and today we're going to microwave our brain. I'm gonna see what happens to my brain when I put it in the microwave. Let's see what happens, shall we? Oh shit! I can see forever. I finally understand all the puzzles in Portal 2. Wow! But accidentally microwaves it too much, so I become a super genius and I get existential dread from how smart I am and how dumb everybody else is. And I turn into a misanthrope who's really pessimistic and crestfallen about the world. Results may vary. Look how dirty that table is. Well, it's not my fault. It's all the anxiety that I picked out. Ew, I have like... gross. I have all that slime shit on my hand and also dried up nail glue that I'm pretty sure is gonna remove my fingerprints when I pick it off later. I'm a techno genius. I forgot I had reverb on it. It was just kind of like... It went into the background, I guess. Oh, fuck, my hands! Ow! Ow! Oh, looks like they're fist bumping. You go, girl. You go, girl. See you later, alligator. Do my hands look proportionate? Does this look normal? Do my hands look proportional? No? You guys are just being contrarian. I'm working on my King Seeker Framped eating an item in Dark Souls 1 impression. Tell me what you think.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ew. I kind of coughed up a loogie doing that. Computer, turn on ambient tropical Frutiger Arrow to daydream in a digital resort. Wow, cool. Computer, turn on 8 hours of Weather Channel Vaporwave. Turn on Pleasures of Frutiger Arrow Y2K playlist. What is this? Whoa. Whoa. Wait, that sounds cool. Guac, is this true? My parents are sitting down and like, David, we gotta tell you something. Me and your dad, we're gonna, you know, we gotta split up, but we still both love you very much.
I'm like, oh, okay. Grok, is this true? And then Grok is just like, yes, your parents have been having marital issues for quite some time, even before you were born, so please don't think that it's your fault. Also, I wish they'd stop saying all this stuff about South Africa. Grok, what is a divorce? Oh shit. Alright, I gotta find better pastures for you guys to go to. Grok, can you please tell me how I should feel? I'm really nervous and worried. Sorry guys, I gotta go play Mario Kart World with Ludwig. Sorry, that was actually the plans that I had for tonight. Ooh, very awkward, very awkward. Sorry about it, sorry. Sorry. Let's ask Grok where you should send us. I don't think you guys would like the answer to that. Wait, the Burial Kart tournament? Yeah, and I already started pre-gaming. I was knocking back several beers and cocktails throughout this entire stream. Just getting really fucking drunk and fucked up. So yeah, sorry. That's just how it is. That's just how it is, you guys. I'm sending you to the furball farm. Melt your anxiety away by watching images of cats on a Ring camera. So that's what April has been preparing for? Wait, what is that supposed to be? Are you saying I'm like an angry drunk or something? I turn into the freaking Hulk when I'm drunk, and if oh boy, if somebody hits me with a blue shell with that Mario Kart race, ooh, let's just say, oh boy, it's not gonna be good. The prognosis is not good. There's gonna be some holes in the drywall. Oh boy, there is a whole host of holes in the drywall. She beats Mr. Ethel at video games. I wish I was as good of a gamer. He's just naturally good at every game. Like he just like picks up Sekiro or something and just immediately understands everything perfectly. And me, I'm just a fucking loser. All I can do is play with my Chinese baby toys and cry. She gets bitey when she's drunk. No wall is safe. I'm about to eat all the pink stuff inside the walls. That's how my hair gets all nice and pink. Anyways, screw you guys, I'm going home. I'll be back possibly on Tuesday. Possibly Tuesday I'll be back. And, for some gaming perhaps? Gaming perchance? Let's do some gaming. Thank you guys. David says goodbye.
Thank you, everybody. Hope you guys feel really calm and relaxed. Despite, you know. Bye, everybody.